All right, everybody, welcome to this week's full body fitness training program. Today, I'm going to be taking you through an 8-round circuit workout. Each round is going to be performed for 30 seconds with a 20-second rest in between and a 1-minute recovery after number 8. Follow along with me while I take you through each one of the exercises. Round 1 is going to be T-jacks, very similar to a jumping jack, starting with our hands at our side and our feet together. The first movement will be jumping out with our hands overhead, bringing it back to center, and the second jump, we're going to bring our hands up the middle, and we're going to rotate like that for the full 30 seconds. And those are T-jacks. Round 2 is going to be K to E's, knees to elbows. We're going to start in an extended plank position, full push-up position. Fingers spread wide, shoulder width apart with your arms, and we're pressing down into the mat, keeping our back nice and straight as we bring our knee up to our opposite elbow. Repeating this for a full 30 seconds. Round 3 is going to be a controlled burpee. We're going to be starting in standing position with our legs just over shoulder width apart. I'm going to bring my hands up to center, and I'm going to squat down, placing my hands on the mat in front of me and extending my legs back to a full plank extension. I'm then going to jump my legs back up to a squat position and stand back up. I want to take this movement nice and slow and controlled, keeping my core engaged the entire time. Round 4 is going to be a standard plank. So we're simply going to be planting our forearms on the ground. Hands can be flat or in a side fist position. Legs are shoulder width apart, toes curled into the ground, and we're going to be holding this position for 30 seconds, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth through all of these exercises. Round 5 is going to be forward lunges. So once again, we're starting in a standing position. I'm going to bring my hands to center as I step forward with one leg. Doesn't matter which leg you start with. We're going to lower down so your leg is at about a 90-degree angle. You don't want to touch your knee to the mat. And then we are back up, hands back to side, repeating on the other side for a full 30 seconds. Round 6 is going to be shoulder taps. Once again, starting in that extended plank position, hands pressing down into the ground, fingers spread nice and wide. We want to alleviate any tension on the wrists and elbows here, turning our elbows slightly in. I'm going to lift one hand to tap the opposite shoulder, placing it back on the mat, and repeating on the other side. We want to minimize sway in the hips here and keep our core nice and tight. And these are shoulder taps. Round 7 is going to be a core twist. There's a couple different variations we can do here. Beginning variation would be keeping our feet planted on the mat, our backs nice and straight, holding our hands at center. I like to pretend like I'm holding a ball, basketball, softball, whatever it might be. And we're turning to either side, rotating the hips and touching the ground on either side. It's a great exercise for your abs, obliques, and lower back. The next level of this exercise would be to lift your legs off the ground, and we're continuing that turning motion to either side. And if you want to make it even more difficult, you can add weight, whether it's a medicine ball, a dumbbell, a paint can, whatever you have around. The 8th exercise is going to be alternating skiers. We're starting here, legs shoulder width apart, and I'm going to be alternating, moving my feet forward and backward along with my arms, like so. Really getting our heart rate up for that last round. So once again, each round is going to be performed for 30 seconds with 20 seconds of rest in between, and we're going to take a 1-minute recovery break after number 8. We're going to want to repeat this cycle 3 to 5 times. Find somewhere to stretch out, get yourself some water, and let's get moving. All right, timer set for 30-second rounds, 20 seconds rest in between. We're starting off with T-jacks. Follow along with me. Here we go. We're going to keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, through all of these exercises. Keep it going. Almost Almost done with the first round. All right, we've got a 20-second rest, and then we're down on the ground doing K's to E's, knees to elbows, starting in an extended plank position, bringing our knee to the opposite elbow, nice, slow, and controlled. Here we go. Breathing in on the way back, and out on the way up. Want to keep our back nice and straight. Really keep that core engaged. Feel this in your abs and your obliques. Nice and slow and controlled. All right. Number 3 is controlled burpees. So once again, we're keeping a nice engaged core, slow and controlled all the way through the movement. Here we go. Squatting down, hands to the mat, legs go back, back to squat, back to stance. Keep it going, 30 seconds. Keep breathing. You're doing a great job. Almost halfway there. Number 4, we're going to be doing a standard plank. So we're back down on the ground for this one, resting on our forearms, keeping our back straight and our breath steady. Want to have your legs shoulder width apart. Here we go. When you're holding this standard plank position, make sure that everything is nice and tight through your core. You should feel your glutes actively engaged, your hamstrings, everything from your shoulders down to your toes is working here. Might be simple, but a plank is a really effective full body workout. Keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. You're doing a great job. And rest. All right. Number 5, we're back on our feet for lunges. Forward lunges. Hands go up as we go down. Hands back to our side as we return to stance. Here we go. Remember not to touch the knee all the way to the ground. That front leg should come to about 90 degrees. Slow and controlled. Focusing on your breath the whole time. Keeping your body nice and stable. All right, we're almost there. We're back down to the ground for shoulder taps. Starting in that extended plank position again. Bringing one hand up to tap the opposite shoulder as we go. Here we go. Once again, I want to try to minimize the sway in my hips. There's going to be a little bit of movement back and forth. But remember to keep that core nice and tight, engaged, squeezing those abs. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Keep breathing. This is what we're here for. The later rounds where it starts to get tough. Nice. Number 7, we're staying on the ground for a core twist. I'll be lifting my legs. You can keep yours planted if that's where you need to start. Add weight if you'd like. Really get a nice turn, rotation in the hips. Touching the ground on either side of you. As you continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Doing a great job. Got one more workout after this one. All right. Final workout is alternating skiers. We're going to get our heart rate up, focusing on our legs and our coordination. Here we go. A little bit of movement with the hands as well. Moving with the feet. Keep it up. We're almost there. You're going to feel this a lot in your calves. And we're going to rest. All right, I want everyone to take a 1-minute recovery break, get some water, stretch out, take some deep breaths. Don't hesitate to pause, rewind, review any of the movements before you repeat this cycle 2 to 4 more times. You can rewind and play it back, following along with me, or you can download the routines below and get at it on your own time. You pick the time, make the most of that time, and move on your time. I hope everybody has a great day.